Hey guys, Game Prime here, and today we're going to be doing something a little different, or at least something I have not done on this channel in a very long time, and that's like a discussion video. And I know I don't like watching discussion videos that much, but I decided, hell, why not? There's a Nintendo Direct coming up tomorrow, and I'm a big Nintendo fanboy, and I really just wanted to talk about what I think is going to be shown. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so this is how this video is going to work. We are going to have 5 categories. Things that are confirmed to be shown. Things that are very likely to be shown. Things that are likely to be shown. Things not likely to be shown. And things that are only in my wildest dreams that I would love to see. So let's start off with what's confirmed. We know we are getting a lot of Super Mario Odyssey information, though we don't know what's going to be revealed. I'm thinking, since we're getting nearly a month away from release, that we'll get a collector's edition of Super Mario Odyssey, which will include a soundtrack, maybe like a statue of the Odyssey. I'm not really sure what they can do for a collector's edition of the game, but I can't see them giving Breath of the Wild one and not Odyssey, even though, yes, that's Zelda and this is Mario. I think Odyssey is their last biggest release of the year, so I think they might want to do something special for that. They might show off new worlds. I know we saw some of the Luncheon Kingdom a few weeks ago. That looks pretty cool. Maybe we'll see something from the Cap Kingdom. Maybe Mushroom Kingdom. I know those kingdoms got confirmed through Amiibo box art a few weeks ago. So I kind of doubt we'll see anything from the Cap Kingdom, because in my mind that's only going to be in the beginning of and the end of the game. That's kind of what I'm speculating right now. But maybe we'll see some of the Mushroom Kingdom. We'll definitely see a final trailer. Possibly Peach's Cappy, which was revealed on the website that launched a few days ago as well. And I am hoping that they hint or show Luigi in some shape or form. I know that this game is going the route of Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. So in those two games, we did not have Luigi. In the other quote-unquote more linear Mario games, such as Mario Galaxy 2, Super Mario 3D Land, and Super Mario 3D World, Luigi was playable. Now, if they are going the route of 64 and Sunshine, Luigi is not going to be in this game. But I'm kind of looking at every, Mario game that's come out within, hell, the past 15 years that we haven't got this quote-unquote non-linear Mario game. Luigi's been in every single one of them. Paper Mario, freaking Smash Bros, any kind of Mario game, Luigi is in it. So I'm really hoping that Luigi will be in Odyssey as a playable character. That would just make my dreams come true. So yeah, I think that's it for Odyssey information. Okay, so they announced that this Nintendo Direct will be 45 minutes long. That is a little bit longer from the E3 presentation we had this year. I think it's very likely, even though I think Odyssey will take up a good chunk of the Direct, I think it's likely that we'll see a trailer for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, Pokken Tournament Deluxe final trailer, more details on the Super Nintendo Classic, possibly Fire Emblem Warriors details, because I know that's coming out at the end of the year. And I'd like to put this in almost confirmed a Metroid Samus Returns final trailer, since that comes out this Friday, and I'll actually be live streaming it on Twitch TV, so stay tuned for more details about that. Okay, anyway, now to likely to be shown. So this is a little less than very likely, but I still think it could happen anyway. First off, details and a trailer for Mario and Luigi Bowser's Minions. That is coming out next month. The remake of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 release date. I'm not a huge Xenoblade guy, so don't even ask me. I'm just going off what I read from Reddit. This one's interesting. I think we'll get a release date for Yooka-Laylee on Switch. Possibly shock us with a physical release, because I know some indie 3D platformer is getting a physical release for the Switch, and I said to myself, wow, if this small budget game could get a physical release, then Yooka could get it very easily. So I see them announcing a physical release for Yooka, possibly sometime in November, with a Yooka amiibo to accompany it, because I know they've played with some prototypes, but didn't really get into specific details. And even when Playtonic got revealed back years ago, they said that they would love to do amiibos, even before we knew what Yooka-Laylee was. Alright, so moving on, possibly seeing more Sonic Forces. I'm not entirely sure about that. I mean, that is coming out within the next 2 months or so. Possibly get a trailer on it. I think it's unlikely, maybe. But Fire Emblem Switch, I know they announced that a few months ago as well. Don't know if we'll get a trailer for it. There's a Kirby 3DS title that's supposedly coming out this year. We could get a trailer for that, since this might be Nintendo's last Direct of the year. Now, something that I was reading up on and heard about a few days ago from GameXplain was an achievement system that Nintendo is working on. Maybe they'll unveil it here. Maybe they'll go even more in-depth with their online details. Who knows? I think whatever they showed today at the Apple keynote event, if they even show anything, that is, they will follow up to that tomorrow on the Direct. So today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because this video will probably go up around 5 this morning, I think that today at the Apple keynote event, they are going to show the Animal Crossing game, the mobile game that is. Hopefully it's just like a regular kind of Animal Crossing game, no Happy Home Designer crap or whatever. Yeah, so getting back to the Direct predictions, maybe a Breath of the Wild Champions Ballad trailer. I don't really know too much about the Breath of the Wild DLC that much. I do know I got the Season Pass for it, so I'll be getting that when it hits. So now we're headed into the not likely to be shown, but it could happen. You never know. Anything's possible, especially with Nintendo. I think that Persona Q2 is very unlikely to be shown. I know it got announced last month at a Persona live event, like a live concert that I watched at like 8 in the morning. It was really good, by the way. They announced that, and they announced the 2 new Persona dancing games for the PS4 and PS Vita. I was going to put those down here, but since they announced both of those games for the PS4 and the PS Vita, if they just put it on Switch, then what's the point of buying the Vita and or the PS4 version when you could buy the Switch version and then you have both? Is it a smart decision for them to do? Yes. Will they do it? Probably not. Another thing I don't think will be shown at all is the Virtual Console. I know it's disappointing. I want Virtual Consoles just as much as everybody else does. I would love to play Paper Mario 64 on the go, along with all the other 64 games that they put out on the Virtual Console over the years. Yeah, we've played NES and SNES games on the go before, but never before have like I ever played a version, or not like a version because there's Super Mario 64 DS and Rayman, but like I've never played an organic 64 game that's not on an emulator on like a mobile device. I think that would be really cool to play 64 games on the Switch. So to go along with what I said just a minute ago about the Virtual Console, I'm recording this actually an hour after I recorded the entire predictions video, but I'm reading that maintenance will be down from September 11th through September 12th, yesterday through today, and nobody really has any idea why that's happening. I think now that they're doing this to either prep for the Virtual Console or the achievement system. Just a thing to think about. Two more games that I don't think we'll see, but it could happen, are Kirby and Yoshi. I don't know how far those games are in development. I think it's more likely we'll see Kirby than Yoshi, and if they do get a trailer, we'll get the official title of the game for it. Now we're headed on to probably my favorite portion of this video, called In My Dreams. So right here I'm just going to be listing some games that I would love to see, or like things they could add to the Switch that I would love to see, but they probably won't. So first off, I would love to see a teaser or a trailer for the 6th Donkey Kong Country game. I freaking love Tropical Freeze, and I would be ecstatic if they ported that over to the Switch. Though I think it would be better off if we actually got a new Donkey Kong Country for the Switch. I would love that. Another thing that's in my dreams is a Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 HD remix, whatever. It's 3 in the morning. I'm not going to be pronouncing these things right. A port of that to the Nintendo Switch, because Nomura, you dumbass. Nomura said that he would love to put Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch after they release it on Xbox One and PS4. So maybe he has a separate team who worked on like 2.8. Maybe that team can go and mess around with a 1.5, 2.5 port to the Switch. I would freaking love that, by the way. But, yeah, that's just another thing in my dreams. Now, this one's more likely than not to happen. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe at E3. But a Mario Party 11. This is kind of odd because Mario Party 10 kept the stupid car that, Mario Party 9 had. And Mario Party 10 was a decent game. Like, the board game portion of the game sucked, but the mini games were fun. So if they do a Mario Party 11, I'll probably get it, but I would like to see them go back to the normal style. Or they could go and remake Mario Party 1 and 2 and put that on a cartridge, even though they're not going to do that because analog stick issues with Mario Party 1. Newsflash, people. And this is what I don't get about Mario Party 1. They said they didn't put it on the Virtual Console because of those mini-games where you had to rotate the analog stick and they caused blisters in people's hands, or there will be a picture on screen. What I don't get about that is with every classic controller that you could play Virtual Console games on the Nintendo Wii, those are not the 64 analog sticks, and they will not give you a damn hole in your hands. They're rubber. Okay? So I still have no idea why they didn't put Mario Party 1 on either the Wii U or the Wii Virtual Console. It pisses me off because Mario Party 1's great, and it's probably the second best Mario Party game next to Mario Party 2. But going back to the possibility of them showing Mario Party 11, I would love for them to go back to the original style and just have new boards. I doubt it'll happen. I doubt we'll even see Mario Party 11 tomorrow, but who knows. Moving on, the next game I would like to see will probably not get announced because it's way too early in its lifespan, but Persona 5 Crimson, I would love to see that on the Switch. Love to take that game anywhere. It probably won't happen. The remake will still probably remain a PlayStation exclusive, just like the rest of the series, like the main series, but you never know. Next up, to go along with my Virtual Console not likely prediction, I don't think there's no chance in hell that we're going to see a GameCube Virtual Console announcement with Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Smash Bros. Melee, and Thousand Year Door all coming out when the Virtual Console releases. I don't see it happening right now. I don't even know if they're working on it. I just don't think we're going to get GameCube Virtual Console for a very long time. I don't know why. I just don't see it happening. But to go along with the Thousand Year Door thing, another thing that in my dreams that could happen is a Paper Mario 64 and Thousand Year Door remake. I hate everybody who says, oh, remake Thousand Year Door, remake the Thousand Year Door, remake the Thousand Year Door. Paper Mario 64, as great as a game as it is, that game has aged at least 10 times worse than Thousand Year Door did. I love both games, 64 more. They both deserve a remake. I say put that in one cartridge and then release it for us. But once again, that will probably never happen. Another thing that probably won't happen is a Super Mario 64 remake. I remember a few years ago, at least 4 years ago, there was a weird-ass rumor going around that Super Mario 64 was going to be remade for the Wii U, and I was all for it. But that never happened. I wish it did. Even though we're getting Odyssey at the end of the year, I think if they remake 64, that would get a lot of people's attention and even make them buy Odyssey. But finally, the last thing I think that in my dreams that we have no chance in hell at seeing tomorrow is Mother 3. Just kidding. Smash. Well, they're basically the same thing for possibility of showing up on the Switch, but I don't see Smash appearing tomorrow at all. That is something they have to save for next year to sell next year's holiday with, and besides Metroid Prime, that will be their main seller next year. So I was just talking about Smash, but here I am an hour later again, and now I saw that the Japanese stream of the Nintendo Direct has been auto-tagged to contain Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS footage by YouTube Gaming, meaning that usually when you upload a video, YouTube Gaming will automatically put the game's title in the description. They'll have like a little box art of it. So that means that they realized or recognized Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS in this Direct, meaning not only that, one, the Direct's pre-taped and uploaded already, but two, that there's actually something to do with Smash now in the Nintendo Direct, which means that they probably showed a little bit of Wii U footage, a little bit of 3DS footage, and they will be announcing Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch as a definitive third version of the Smash Bros. Say trilogy, Smash Bros. 4 trilogy, and it will contain all the stages from Wii U, all the stages from the 3DS, and possibly even Ice Climbers. That's my prediction. That's been my prediction for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys continue to me from an hour ago. So yeah, that wraps it up just about. This video has been about 17 minutes, just as much as I expected it to. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to know what you guys think will appear at Nintendo Direct tomorrow. It should be a good one, should be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.